3.
Check the audio.
Oh, we're actually looking for that.
Yeah, he put it up. All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. We want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who we learned this truth from, and say peace, mercy, and blessings unto all the hopeful elect. All right, the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. That means he exists or he is to be. The name of the Son is Yahweh Shai. That means he is the deliverer. All right, now we are the Hebrew Israelites. There's 12 tribes that consist of our nation. But today we're being so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, Latin Hispanics. All right, but we're the Israelites. Okay, we make up the lost 12 tribes of the children of Israel. All right, the self-proclaimed white man, he's not white, he's red. According to the Bible, he is Esau, Edom, Idumea, Mount Seir. And according to Bible prophecy, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. Okay, and in America, this is Babylon the Great. This is the place of our captivity. Right? Matter of fact, let's start with Revelation 11 and go to 8. You know what I mean? It's the place of about where we were put in slavery and chains. All right, you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. All right, and here we are in the last days. Is what, February 2026. You know, in time, the Most High has time speeding up. You know, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city. So the dead bodies goes into the Israelites that do not know that they're Israelites. And before we started, we had this Israelite couple come up and say Shalom, Kwam Yasharallah. So that's our people waking up. And this was the older J lady and her husband. So that's beautiful to see. Last time we had the woman pass by, she said, "Y'all about to me on at the top." That's beautiful to see. So a lot of people are waking up, but you still have those dead bodies, right? Niggas into Islam, trying to save Esau, sellouts. You are a dead body, man. That's one of my favorite breakdowns to go into, because this is that great city. You know, this that city that people want to come to, but then they get here, they're like, damn, what the fuck is this?
What did I do?
No,
Remember that movie, The Hangover? Wake up like, what the fuck did I do last night? Came to America.
It's like not what they expected.
Right.
You know what I mean? When they get here, it's like not what they expected, because now look, we got ICE. ICE is fucking playing hunting games, man. Mm-hmm. And Esau, that's his spirit.
Yeah.
So-called white man, that's your enemy, man. That's the damn devil. That's your enemy. And he's out to hunt your ass, man. He's rounding Jakes up, all right, Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom too, tagging them. And he's joking about giving them the mark of the beast. I don't know if y'all seen that.
I've seen that.
So that's the times we're coming into. So we come out here to warn our people, let them know who they are, who their enemy is. All right, as the scripture says, never trust thy enemy. You shouldn't trust this damn devil. But here, no, you had Latinos for Trump, niggas for Trump. Like, what are you doing?
Can I say this real quick, too? And this devil is divisive. So what he's doing now by attacking it, because, you know, even we talk about it mainly is that, you know what I'm saying, we are brothers, you know what I'm saying, we're tribesmen, and we're going to come together, you know what I'm saying, as one stick. So Esau is pushing the issue. So he's like, okay, it's hard enough to get so-called black people to come together. So now let's see if we attack the Latinos to prove, you know what I'm saying, you know, these guys wrong, that we're not going to help. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The blacks are not going to help the Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? Esau has always divided and conquered. It's nothing new under the sun. It's just another tactical way of him trying to dispel any hope or belief of what? A black Messiah. You know what I'm saying? And it says what? We are of the sands of the sea. You know what I'm saying?
It was always it's his attack on to Israel never be unified.
Exactly.
Like in Psalms 83. Like, you know what I'm saying? They all confederate each other to what? To, you know, to dismember Israel.
Exactly.
And no longer Israel being in mind.
Exactly.
So Israel say, you know, Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom get back together, that's like, damn, they are the people. Everybody gonna see they is the people.
Right,
Don't sleep on these little, you know, these little small ass Edomites that's in, you know, that we see every day. They know. They know who we are.
Yeah.
They know.
Yeah.
Why you think, like, a couple of times throughout this time I'm in this truth, there's times I don't told some Edomites that I work with, people that I know, me, my own mechanic.
Yeah.
I told him before. He said, we the people, but we the truth, and I broke it down. He's like, damn, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Why they all say that?
Yeah.
Why they? Cause they parents told them that. Like, yeah, they're the people of God, but you know what? I never told them that because prophecy says when they get back together, that's anarchy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Because part of what ISIS is doing, they're trying to take out the northern kingdom, get them up out the way.
Yeah.
But really, all that doing is just showing them who their enemy is. Because they thinking like, because I was talking to this two Mexican females, right? They was like, damn, I ain't really say nothing, but I'm just peeping and like, damn, why do Trump hate us so much, man? And then I was just letting them talk. And they was like, yo, I actually have family that's Mexicans, but they actually hate our own people. They like the white man. They think they fucking white. But the Lord's putting on Esau's spirit to show you that he hates you. And now your ass know you're not white. For the longest, a lot of people of our tribe, they felt like they were white and they begin to treat the Southern Kingdom like shit, call us all type of bywords and shit. But now look, you know, now the spirit has it to where you realize, oh shit, we got the same oppressor. So we got something in common. So the enemy of my enemy is my friend. But actually, we're brothers.
Right.
We have this, because it was a point in time, the Northern, they wouldn't let you marry their daughters. They tell their daughters, you got to get a white man.
Yeah.
But now the spirit has it to where all these women desire and Jake. Every woman on the planet wants the Israelite man. It's a spiritual thing.
Can I add too? Also too, like how we always teach and speak on it, it's not about skin color, but to these people in the world, it is about skin color because there's dark-skinned Latinos that are racist towards, there's light-skinned Latinos that are racist towards the dark-skinned Latinos. So it is a skin color thing to them. To us, we understand that, you know, the Northern Kingdom is our brothers. It's not about skin color. It's not about the differences in language and stuff. We know that we go back, we descend from one of the 12 tribes. See what I'm saying? So yeah, even in your own race of people, there can be racism. You know what I'm saying? It's not even just tribe banging. It's inside the tribe. A motherfucker can hate. You know?
Well, there's a scripture that says Ephraim is a cake not turned.
Yeah.
And that's heavy amongst Puerto Ricans. You have some that are real dark and you got some that are real light. And the ones who are lighter are against the ones who are dark.
Yeah.
You know, even you have dark ass Dominicans. You know, you might think they black. They'll correct you real quick. You know, I know black. I'm Dominican.
Oh, can I add too? Also too, I sent it to the chat that Mexican brother. He was saying, on the outside looking in, people think Latinos are united. The Mexicans don't like the Brazilians. The Brazilians don't like the Cubans. You know what I'm saying? So it's just confusion all the way aboard. It's all the way around. This devil has got us, but the Lord did it. He says you should discontinue from your heritage.
That's really Esau's fault though, because a lot of these so-called Latin and Hispanic countries, the Amalek is be down there in the best of the best lands. You know, they got the best of the best.
Moab.
You know what I mean? All these other heathen nations. You know?
He in Jamaica.
This is Jeremiah 50:33. Thus said the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah will press together, which goes into what? The two kingdoms. All right. When you go into the history of our nation, all right, you have a what's called a northern kingdom and a southern kingdom. Because after the death of Solomon, the kingdom split between Jeroboam and Rehoboam. You know, so you had what's called the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. The northern kingdom consists of 10 tribes. Today, we identify them as being so-called Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Cubans, Dominicans, etc. You can't tell me those are Israelites. I'll be around them. Lord, and you know what I mean? If they fit the prophecy, like when the scripture says that Issachar, he is hired. All right. Have you worked with so-called Mexicans? They work their ass off. They're some hardworking people.
And then to make it so deep too, a lot of those dark-skinned Hispanics is really Negro.
Yeah, I
They're
was
really
really,
Jake.
I was just about to say that.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
do. Some of them, most of them,
Actually, it's Judah.
Yep.
What my man Godfrey said, me no black, me no black, me Dominican, me no black.
Especially in Brazil, like the
Yeah.
Brazilians, those, most of them Jews.
When you
Right.
go into the history of that, 94% of the slaves actually went to South America.
Right.
94% went to South America. Think about that. So that
Yeah.
means only 6% went to North America.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, Ephraim don't play no basketball, they baseball.
Right.
you know, Carmel Hands, that's Judah, man. That's Jake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or he just assimilated being around a bunch of Jakes. It would usually go into whatever
Yeah.
the peers is. You know?
If you look at New York, big New York, the boroughs, a lot of those famous Jakes we see, like, Cameron, Dipset, a lot of them is Northern Kings.
Right. Right.
So growing up, I thought, no, that's just a black man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now you come into the north and say, oh shit, because that's the tribes.
Right.
New York is kind of,
And we know that it's broken down through the lineage of their fathers. So you've been having Hispanic mom, whatever mom.
I heard he was Spanish.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
It's pop.
Yeah, okay, yep.
It's pop. Either what you said?
I believe he's Panamanian.
Yep,
Okay, either one. Yeah, I don't know.
That goes into Zebulon.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you don't know, you know what I mean? We don't know what tribe we're from.
Right.
But hey, we have faith that we're on that chart. It really don't matter.
Yeah, as long as I'm in that gate.
Right.
I'm just thankful I'm not an eater.
Yeah,
Man.
right. And I was gonna say that goes into the parable of what of the wheat and the tare. You know what I'm saying?
Then also you got to praise Yahweh Shem El Shai, the Most High made you a man. Israelite man, come on, man.
A man child.
You know what I mean? Jeremiah 50:33. Thus said the Lord, Yahweh Shem El Shai of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah will oppress together. We're at here in America. We will oppress together in America. All right, because at the time this is written, Nebuchadnezzar was coming, all right, against the southern kingdom with what? The Babylonians, as the Babylonians. And then what? The Babylonian captivity. All right, by this time, the Assyrians had already took down the northern kingdom. And they came that second Exodus 13, Ozark, which means what? Another land, better place, which Christopher Columbus identifies as America.
Right.
See? It says, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Meaning, and you see that right now. What is ICE doing? They building fucking, let me bring out that information. They're bringing out detention camps. But I thought the whole point was catch and release. You find them illegal and you send their ass back.
Right.
So why are you building camps and shit, right?
Yeah.
Why are you trying to hold them?
Yeah.
Because and then they joking about giving them the mark of the beast. Come on, you gotta understand where this is headed. Right. This is headed to. We're in the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. This is about to get real. It's about to be the hour of temptation.
Yeah.
It's not a joke.
But really, that's going into the white man's fantasy of having America be an all-white nation. You know what I'm saying? That whole going back to Africa shit, he taking that shit to the heart.
Because they feel they got their AI robots now.
They don't need the workforce. Yeah, the workforce. Yeah.
This is from
pretty much the devil used us and abused us.
Yep. This is from Wabi.com. ICE is quietly buying warehouses for detention centers in Georgia and other U.S. states. So what the hell are they gonna do with those centers? Think they're just gonna sit there and be shopping malls? No, they're gonna use that to house, and it's not gonna be comfortable, man.
Right.
Like they're gonna have a nice love seat couch, flat screen. PS, no shit, Jake. Like no, it's gonna be in prison.
Right. And a lot of those detention centers that's established now, they're in deplorable states. You know what I'm saying? Bed bugs, shit in the mattresses. It's cold in there. It's hot during the summer. You see what I'm saying? Don't get on the food, the mystery meat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they said they shall feed you being idle with things offered up to idols.
You know what I mean?
So it's gonna be fucked up, man.
Yo, I actually was working with a Jake recently. He had just got out of lockup. He was telling me, and he said he didn't eat none of the food. He said all he drank was the milk, and it was something else I can't remember. But now that he's back in the world, he's been trying to like eat stuff he's been craving. He said his stomach has been upset, he's been throwing up. I said your body was detoxifying itself, brother. It was getting them, I don't want to get too medically inclined, but you know what I'm saying? But that goes to show you what fasting can do for you.
Yeah.
But he's trying to put the garbage back in, and the body's like, nah, the garbage is supposed to get rid of it. You know?
It says a newly built warehouse is seen on Friday, February 6, 2026, in Social Circle, Georgia, where officials are concerned about U.S. immigrations and customs enforcement's plans connected to a $45 billion expansion of immigrant detention centers. $45 billion.
It's crazy.
That's where all the money's going.
Yeah.
It says in a Texas town at the edge of the Rio Grande and a tall metal border wall, rumors swirled that federal immigration officials wanted to purchase 3 hulking warehouses to transform into a detention center. As local officials scrambled to find out what was happening, a deed was filed showing the Department of Homeland Security had already inked a $122.8 million deal for the 826,000 square foot warehouse in Socorro, a bedroom county of 40,000 people outside of El Paso. So the point is they're building these camps, man. And what the scripture says, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. These are the prisons it's talking about, man. All right, and inside these prisons, just like I said, ICE joking about giving people the mark of the beast. That's an omen for actually what they want. And that right there should show you that the mark of the beast is something physical,
Right.
that they want to put inside you.
And also, too, that should show you that they've been watching what? The Hebrew Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because who mainly talk about that? You know what I'm saying? So that's Esau playing these little fucking mind games. You know what I'm saying? You know? Sick of this devil, man.
You got something?
How you doing it? What you just said about the cash, have you feeding you?
Oh, yeah. Second and 16, go to 68. 68.
It's on you too.
Because best believe he's watching and listening.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 16, verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath is a great multitude. It's kindled over you.
Yeah, that's talking about what? The devil shall come down having great wrath. Right? That's what we're seeing happening. And it's only going to get worse and worse. It ain't even, shit ain't really happened yet. And as much as we're talking about it, we can't really describe to you how bad it's going to get. It's going to get very, very bad.
And they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols.
So it goes into what? You be in those camps and trying to, during the time of the Greeks, they used to put our people to death if they didn't want to eat pork. During the time of the Greeks, they used to put our people to death that the woman circumcised the babies, man. If the babies were circumcised, they would hang them and kill them, torture them. They will kill you if you ain't want to eat pork.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They put you to death. So what you think they're going to get?
Right.
This when Esau wants to establish this new world order, he realized how much time he got left. He's going to go hard. He's already going hard.
Which is what? Is but a little. And also, too, those idols and those abominable things, we finding out what they put in placentas and babies in like Pepsi and fucking the V scene. You see?
Yeah. It said he should have bred the father among the Gentiles.
And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision.
And you consent unto them, meaning what? You accept their mark. You'll be had in derision, meaning what? Go ahead.
Laughing stock. And in reproach and trodden underfoot.
Meaning what? They're going to destroy you. And then you're dealing with the damn devil. See, he would tell you one thing and do the opposite. You know what I mean? He just wanted to break your faith.
Right.
So we're coming to the point of how you said, a point of no return. So where you're either going to take the mark and be be destroyed, because that's going to be the income of that,
Right.
or don't take it and be X'd out from society.
Right.
Which you not taking this means you won't be able to pay your bills.
Right.
Car insurance, car note, rent, phone bill.
Right.
So a lot of luxuries and stuff used to happen. It's gonna be taken from you.
Right.
Plus, he, like you said, no return. Donald Duck, he gotta really come with it now because the Iran situation going down. You know what I'm saying? That you got an influx of chariot sightings. Did you see the video when the brother seen the angel on the bus when he was driving?
So
And it was an angel right on, you know what I'm saying? But just like the one that you see at the football game, and you had the one Saint, and then the one that was at the camp in California.
like, what, a month or two ago, a while back.
Now this is recent,
It was just recent. Like,
Yep.
how recent?
like a few days ago.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
There was another one I seen, I think,
Yeah.
too. It was sighting on some type of public transportation.
Yeah. He was driving. He said he seen it like the reflection of it. It's like
Oh, okay.
sitting in the,
Oh, this is no one.
Yeah.
No.
So Donald Duck, he need to come with it. He got enforcements now. This back against the wall. The Epstein files is
The
being,
Amalek file.
you know what I'm saying, being pushed out there. So all this stuff, he needed something to converge and throw off the heat off of him.
Yeah.
So he need this war to happen.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say I heard like a rumor that the point of them releasing that files is to put pressure on the West, Trump, so they could get this war popping.
That's what. Yeah.
But this was China's saying that if y'all step in and try to fuck with Iran,
It's like
we
fucking
have-
with China.
we have huge investments there, so we're gonna
Yeah.
have to get involved.
Yeah.
So Russia's gonna get involved because they got huge investments there too.
Yeah.
You know?
And I heard the boy not a Jew said not a Jew said he said this is like a month ago. He said Trump don't do nothing. They said they're gonna fire on Iran anyway.
Yeah, they up there. Yep. That's hey, but that's what it says. The least of the flock shall draw them out. So
Yeah.
they're gonna be drawn out whether they like it or not.
And what people don't realize is that the state of Israel is in control of America. They're the small hats. Okay, they're the 10%ers. That's where you get all the Rothschilds and the, you know what I'm saying?
There's no rephrase that. They the teeny weeny hat man. People
Teeny weeny.
hat wearing. You know?
Yellow polka dot bikini. Yeah. Nah, for real. But like y'all said, like the brother said, it's going to be a point of no return. And ultimately, it's going to have to be taken a stand of no retreat and no surrender. Because there's going to come a time where even us ultimately are going to have to refuse to say we're not doing that, which is what the mandatory chipping part, the mass chipping part. What the Lord said, I have reserved 7,000 men that should not bow, and that's just a complete number, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a point of no retreat and no surrender. Okay, we can't run anymore, and we can't surrender to this devil. So we're going to have to take a stand to either what? To become a martyr, or, you know what I'm saying?
Stand on.
Or your spirit going to be, you know what I'm saying, uplifted up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, things move fast and quick.
Yeah.
And they can't hold out no more. It's like the pipes ready to bust. Too much pressure. Pressure plus pipes.
Right.
So you're gonna have to make a move now. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
it's back against the wall as well. It's like you just said that the Epstein's father's out there to force his hand because now they're at least telling them, hey, you gotta hurry up and get this thing moving. We're gonna expose your path.
And right, those Amalek files, that really ain't shit
Right.
compared to what Esau really is doing. And the dirt, Esau, he likes to have dirt on you so he can blackmail you, right? Just like he do these rappers.
Yeah.
He does that to the presidents and all that shit because it's part of their how you say it's part of their code.
Yeah.
Freemasons. That's just how they
Right.
get down.
Right.
They have to have dirt on you. So if you don't want to do what they want you to do, then that's how they get you. And then when as soon as you start to gain a conscience and speak against them, they off you like they did Michael Jackson.
Yeah. But you're right. I'm sorry, bro. You're right though, because that's just the tip of the ice. That's just what they had on Epstein Island. So what about Jackal Island? You know what I'm saying? Bohemian Grove, all of the other child sacrificing rings. What juggernauts and what have you.
What about the underground tunnels and cities and other islands?
Yeah.
That is what they want you to know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's really just a little
Tip of the ice. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Let's keep going address.
The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in a derision, in a reproach, and trodden under the foot. For there shall be in every place, in every next city, and in the next city, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Which goes into what? Great persecution, a great, hunt, if you will. Because that's what they said. They said, they said they're cutting into hunting time. That's the proud ass devil said.
Yeah.
That's the spirit of Esau, though.
Yeah.
It said it's coming out Epstein would have the island hunting niggas. It should, it said he
That's
was
what the elites do. They make movies about it. I forget the name of it. I think the movie's called The Hunt, actually.
Yeah.
What movie they had back in the 90s, you should know, Ice-T? They invite him, they invite him out to the game, but he was being the hunt, they was hunting him.
Yeah. But they showed you recently in Predator. Remember one of the Predators, they dropping motherfuckers down on that island and they was hunting them?
Yep.
That's what Esau get off into. He's the death adder. He loves blood. It's what it says. And you have not refrained from blood.
In Genesis, Genesis 25, he was calling him the mighty hunter.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
That's the spirit. You see, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, I was going through that.
Yep. That mighty hunter, man. So he don't just hunt animals, he hunts souls of people.
He hunts souls, because when you go to Rev 18, it says what? Souls of men. This devil wants your soul.
So he takes his hunting for a sport. He loves it.
Oh yeah, blood sport.
He kills for nothing. He kills for game.
Wow. He's the real gangster. Kill for fun.
This is Genesis 25 and verse 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in a tent. So I'm gonna look up that word, cunning. Because that's what he,
Cunning means real
Sly, slick,
real precise.
crouching.
What he said, he was more agile than any other beast.
Serpent.
What's the word?
Oh, he was
Subtile.
Subtile. Excuse me. Yeah, agile.
It says, having or showing skill in achieving one's ends by deceit or evasion. The key word there is deceit.
Right.
Go to Revelation 18. It says, deceive them who received the mark.
Right.
So
he's going to hunt them, and it's really, just like you said, deceive them, fuck the mind up, to get you to take the chip.
Yeah.
He's going to attack your soul. He's going to attack that spirit. He's going to basically play on your flesh.
part of that is the miracles too.
Miracles,
You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are gonna, be deceived to take that because they might regain their eyesight or the ability to walk again. Or you can now move things, on the computer with your mind, Neuralink, that too.
Well, they showed you that it just came out, that whole Stranger Things with number 11. That was an actual person. That was an actual that they had locked up. The bitch could move shit with her mind and shit. Telepathy.
Yeah. They had like a little
Facility.
They had like a little documentary on
Okay,
it.
yeah, exactly.
It was like black and white.
Yeah.
They would show a little girl,
They
little
were
kid,
showing
little
doing
kid.
shit.
Yeah, I thought they were showing that like back in the 90s, like in the 80s about that. But I thought it was just something, but that's how Esau do. He'll put
Conspiracy.
he'll put something in and make it like it's make believe, but it
look fake,
but it's really real.
Exactly.
I seen that, yo.
And they showed you that in The Matrix. Remember when they went to the Oracle? She was teaching the children how to harness their skills. It was like, said you can make the spoon bend. And then the motherfucker said there is no spoon. And then that's what she said. As soon as you get to your certain level, you know what I'm saying? There ain't gonna be no spoon. You just bend yourself. Shit, I forget. The movie a little old, but brother, is that going into when it's talking about the father dying with Jacob and Esau when he's not mourning?
I got you.
I got a precept with laying back. We'll add to that. Yeah.
This is Genesis 27.
I
think that's 41.
Yeah.
Genesis 27 and 41. It says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing with which his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
So that didn't happen then because they reconciled. But his offspring carry that spirit of hatred against the children of Israel.
And ultimately what? Revenge. So I got this here. I got Ezekiel 25:12, and it reads, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them."
Right. So if you want to understand why slavery is so horrific, that was him taking
It
vengeance.
gets that.
Even when going back to the time of the Romans and Greeks, because during the time of David, we had them in subjection.
Yeah.
You know, so they couldn't wait to get back.
They get exactly.
You know what I mean? So that's what we're dealing with now. We're dealing with Esau's revenge.
Can I get Obadiah?
Yep.
But check it. Can I finish
Yeah,
going down,
let's
please?
finish that.
Salakia? Look, because it's going to tell you what the Lord going to do, right? For 13. And it says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom and will cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman," all right, the Germans, right? "And they of Dedan shall fall by the sword." 14, just the point. "And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh power."
Trust the Lord. Trust the Lord gonna give our people the spirit. Pretty much the Most High gonna put the spirit on us to take them.
Right.
So that goes with the Ref 13. He that lead into captivity shall go into captivity. Because captivity is gonna be part of the payback.
Yeah.
1,000 years of it. 1,000 years of it.
And then ultimately what? The big bonfire.
Yep.
Bonfire. Yeah, that was it for me. Yeah.
Obadiah. Go ahead.
And it's really talking about all these
Go
nations.
ahead, Sam.
You heard me?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. But it's really talking about all these heathens, the nations, because it's going into the Philistines. Up top, it was talking about Ammon, all these, but Esau, it says there.
Yeah, especially them. But you're right though, because all these nations had a part of us all going down.
Yeah.
You know, but just be lucky that they're not,
an Edomite.
because they're gonna get the worst of it. You know.
Yeah.
Let's go to Obadiah 1 and 10. Start at 10.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 10. "For violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. Thou shalt be cut off forever."
Read it again.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 10. "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob shall cover, shame shall cover thee."
Oh, slow down, bro. One more time.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 10. "For thy violence,
For the violence.
for the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee."
That's happening now too. You know what I mean? Because he's being exposed. That's why they don't want to teach about slavery, stuff like that anymore. I believe they call it critical race theory.
Yeah.
They don't want to talk about it for so
Right.
long. It's called what? The dark past of America.
Yeah.
But then it just keeps coming up because that's the spirit of the Lord. When they make slavery movies, stuff like that,
Yeah.
and then Jake's talk, they want to, get over it. We're not gonna get over it.
Well, what they tried to establish it as a law now, they trying to make it illegal because it's talking about white guilt. They don't want white people walking around feeling guilty for some shit they didn't do. You know what I'm saying? But can I say this real quick too? Yeah, okay, it may not have been you per se, but in a way, it is you because it's too deep for them. But you are your forefathers coming back. But let's not even just talk about the past atrocities. What about what's currently going on? Y'all all are in cahoots with it because y'all allowing it to happen. And what I'm saying is y'all, because they all talking about them. They letting Trump do this. They is you motherfuckers. The population of Caucasians, because they be in denial like a mug. You guys are in power. Y'all hold the power seat. They don't want to, fess up to it because then it'll make them look guilty. But we all know who's in power. Who kingdom is this? This is the white Caucasian.
And also, Esau still benefits of slavery today.
Kind.
So they're all guilty.
You all
And
guilty.
he could say it happened. Oh, this it wasn't that fucking long ago, man. Because we got grandparents, maybe great grandparents that still talk about it,
Yeah.
and our people still are feeling the psychological effects of slavery, hearing about it, seeing.
And the financial, which is what? Generational wealth, or in this case, lack thereof. No?
I thought it was an Obadiah, but it's in Isaiah. The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 13. For thou hast said, thy heart, I will ascend into the heavens. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the side of the north. See, Esau, prophesied that in his head. He made that plan way back when he was in those caves. He ran his ass in those caves. He made swore to take vengeance upon us. You know what I'm saying? There was a video, AI video, I saw that one of the brothers, not it was from another camp. Somebody made an AI video about that. They was in the caves hiding. All the Edomites, it was like saying, one of the Edomite dudes was planning.
More than that.
Uh,
And he was like, yeah, we're going to one day, we're going to take over Israel. We're going to crush them. We're going to oppress them. You know what I'm saying? So they had this plan way back when. You know what I'm saying? And that been passed down through the ranks, throughout generation through generations.
And that's why you get racism and hatred, because you think that because it's 2016, why is racism still a thing? Because it's taught.
Yep. And then the thing is too that Esau Edom, he thinks ahead of time. That's his spirit. He's like, that's how Batman thinks. That's how Batman's a real Edomite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, because he thinks ahead of time. He thinks ahead. He plans things. He laid plans. He passes on to his other children. They pass on to. That's where you go back to reincarnation.
Batman goes into the elites.
Yep.
When you look at it.
Yep.
You got the wealth, you know what I mean, the technology. That's Esau's blessing.
Yeah, the corporations.
When you look at Superman, that's really the Jake.
You know what I'm saying? That goes back to reincarnation. You know what I'm saying? Because the same Edomites that was playing that in the cave, those were the elites. Here today. They continue on. They playing with their forefathers back, but they are their forefathers back in that time.
Yeah, first they had to get out the caves and and intermarry into the nobility of the ruling class of England, Scotland. That's how you get the nobility of England today. Those are Israelite families ruling that, man. When the Esau got his ass up.
That's why he said they say in their heart, he said, I will rule over the congregation. Heavenly Father heard their conversation. Heavenly Father read their thoughts. He read their heart. That's why he said in his heart. Heavenly Father said, they plan on taking off. Oh, okay. So we're going to see how that works. You know what I'm saying?
It goes back to Psalm 83 with David.
Yep.
They said, David was a prophet, a king, and a warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He said,
Psalms 83, he said that, they came to Confederacy, all the nations came together. He riled up all the nations against us to have their hands in slavery. If you go back into the Chinese had this in slavery too. It's called the Ming Dynasty or something.
The Silk Road.
Yep. We helped build the Great Wall of China too. You know what I'm saying? We helped build that. And then a lot of them Jakes back then was in the empire, like ruling empires too.
But even history goes to show you that those original lands of Moab, there was really Jake there.
Yeah.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of those phenotypes go back to so-called Africa. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But over there in the lands, Jake always ruled. Jake always went out and, established. It's just that those lands have been taken over and the people have been pushed out.
Yep.
And now you got Edomites in certain Arabic countries. You know what I'm saying?
I was just seeing something the other day about it was called the Mongols.
Mongols.
Not the Mongols. They called the Minganese or something like that. They was talking about Chinese that was mixed with Hispanics and different other various tribes that settled in China. That's why certain Chinese look like they kind of look more like Negro, Edomite looking or look Hispanic. Like they got like a Hispanic facial features, but they from China. Because they was going about how, so that's so some of the Northern Kingdom was over there too.
Yeah, because you had a remnant of the Northern Kingdom that remained with the Southern Kingdom, but they remember we're scattered.
Yeah,
we're scattered people. So Jake is literally everywhere.
So it's
it goes back thousands of years.
Because there was some parts in China that you had like that they don't talk about them as much.
Yeah.
But you will see what movie, there's certain movies that they look like a Chinese person looked at kind of like, he looked Chinese, but he kind of looked like a Edomite, but then again, he looked like Hispanic. He looked Puerto Rican, but he was Chinese.
Yeah.
They come from that Mingalese. That's what I think they call it, Mingalese or something. Means to be mingled, means to be mixed. That's what they call them, Mingalese. Yep.
That's all.
Oh, no, that's
Let's go back to Edris 16.
it.
Yeah, we're gonna read all of that. I think it was at 70.
Seven. Yep. The book of Second Esdras, chapter 16, verse 7. For there shall be in every place, in every city, a great insurrection upon those who fear the Lord.
Right, and that's what that's the devil coming down with great wrath to make you get down and lay down. You know, you either accept this or you get thrown into prison. You know what I mean? Or you get your head chopped off.
State property.
Get down and lay down.
Get down and lay. Point blank.
That's what he was saying, right? You gonna get down, lay
lay
down. I think they're called the young guns. It's like we're gonna get down.
Get down, baby. Get down.
But that's what a lot of people are gonna do.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, they're gonna have that can't beat them or join them spirit.
Type
You know,
shit.
because they're talking to that nigga Charleston White about ICE. It's like, man, what do you think about ICE? You know, they put that dude on a pedestal like he's some fucking
That nigga.
great leader. He said join him. He said niggas can't beat him. You might as well join him.
Straight sellout. Yeah.
Yeah, Charles White is that's a demon of demons.
Right.
Yeah, he's done. Fried chicken. Yep.
Right. Scary.
And you do have a lot of people that are fucking ICE agents, man.
Mm-hmm.
You are ICE agent.
That goes back to even 7 AD. You had certain Jakes was helping the Romans to take us down. You know?
So you had the top general, I think his name was Judas Tiberius Alexander. He was right there with and what's his name? Titus and Vespasian.
Notice why everybody with that Judas name always be the one that took the train. I noticed
He was right there with fucking Titus and Vespasian. He was their top general.
Damn.
A Jake.
Taking that Judas bag. What they call it? What's the scripture? A gift destroyed the heart. In this case, a bag destroyed the heart. You know what I mean?
Well, literally a bag.
Right.
They gave him a bag with 30 shekels of silver.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
And they shall be like madmen, sparing none.
Yeah, they're gonna be in that spirit, man. And super soldiers. Shit, Esau got some shit. You know? Might hit him with some drugs. You know? That show Black Mirror, they got this episode, I forget the name of the episode, but it shows you that they put a chip in the soldier's brain. They made him see the enemy as monsters.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I know. I've seen that.
You seen those?
They were calling them roaches.
Yeah.
I think it's called Man on Fire. Black Mirror, Man on Fire.
Oh,
So,
okay. In the Black Mirror series.
Yo, you seen what the robots, the AI robots China got?
oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see some
martial
of
arts and shit.
them. Yeah, I see some of
Yeah.
them.
They fire vans.
Man. Oh man, they're showing us. I was watching this. They were showing us an AI simulation to see what happened when they fight against the U.S. soldiers.
Yeah.
Oh man, they gonna kill the American soldiers. There ain't gonna be no wins.
Well, shit, even top, U.S. soldiers tell you like, yo, we can't beat China.
Right.
So they admitting that, then that means they definitely can't beat Russia.
Yeah.
So what if you got Iran, China, and Russia teaming up together?
Right. That's a powerhouse.
Shit. Then the horde, they say these shall hate the horde, so the own allies are going, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because now you don't have Great Britain, the mother of America. So the scripture said that the mother should be ashamed when you displeased with you.
Yeah.
They're gonna turn on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How is your own parent that birthed you, that gave you the power to set your kingdom up on this side gonna turn on you?
This own.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's like going like how your parents just said, this motherfucker smell his own piss.
Right.
I'm one who gave you the
Life.
gave you life. Like how you gonna turn? Oh, okay.
Well, that's the spirit of the Lord. I brought you in this world. I'll take you out. That's where that spirit comes from. The Lord said that whoever perished being innocent,
Right.
you know,
As that goes into what? How, you know, if Satan cast down Satan, how can the kingdom stand?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The book of Second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 71. They should be like madmen, sparing none.
they ain't
But
gonna spare nobody. Meaning what? They're not gonna spare old, young, man, woman, child,
Right.
poor. They
Right.
ain't gonna give a fuck. Try to give them money, they ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
That's what it means. I said it.
they should be like madmen, sparing
I
none,
mean, old,
but still
young,
spoiling.
babies.
Right.
Spoiling means to what? To rob, to take
Right.
something from you.
Right.
Shit, you gonna be taken.
Exactly.
You know?
Yep.
Destroying those that fear the Lord.
That's the Israel, the ones that fear the Lord. So pretty much this is all our attack on the Israelites, man.
Yeah.
You know, you got something?
Yeah, Revelation 12 and 12.
You gotta get back and read all of that. No, get your precept.
Yeah, yeah. Revelation 12 and 12. The book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
Which is who? Esau. Because the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. And so you have been set up, Esau. You've been supplanted again. You have been maneuvered.
Right. Right.
That's what they call it in ancient Rome.
Right.
When you supplant somebody and say, he maneuvered me.
Yeah.
Right? That's what they're talking about. So Esau, you've been maneuvered, man.
Psyched out.
You've been put in the manure.
Right. Over. Chokehold.
Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
That's the elect, right?
Mhm.
The elect are going to be rejoicing.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth
Destruction is coming.
and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
His kingdom, he's losing his rulers. He's losing his kingdom.
He's losing his grip.
All right. He said Jake is taking all his women. Jake is, you can't stop Jake. No matter what you try to do to us, it ain't work.
Right.
So now he had to put like, damn,
Yeah.
how the fuck? What do I do?
Yeah.
You imagine you start putting Jake to death and then the Lord just raise him right back up.
Right.
That's gonna crush his spirit.
And I think you said it though. Remember, the reasoning behind white women getting with Jakes is that they said that they want their children to survive.
Yep, they want their children to survive. They know because women are attracted to power, so they can see the power that's being transferred, right?
Right.
The kingdom is transferred from one people to another,
Right.
so they're witnessing the transferring of power. So they naturally don't cleave to
Jump
that.
ship. Yeah, they jumping ship. But also, genetics shows you that having melanin, that's the dominant gene. So even though you know what I'm saying, you'll get a Jake man with any other race, let's just say that baby's still gonna come out darker. It's gonna come out a shade darker than what that mom or whoever it is. You know what I'm saying? But science shows you that gene that it's gonna topple any. Because you can't get any color from white. You can only get all colors from dark, black.
So I'm gonna drop down to 17, because this is the point I want to make from precept to second Ezra 16 to 71, 72, okay? Right. So you go to Revelation chapter 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
And that's what Esau's blessing. When Isaac blessed him with the sword, which Isaac is Yahweh Shai, his blessing is to what? Make war.
Right.
So he's gonna make war against the saints.
Right.
Why? Because the saints are Jacob are Israelites, and he's still mad about the birthright.
Right.
You know, they don't even really understand where that intense hatred comes from. It's not about it's just black or white. They're not. First of all, they're not white,
Right.
and we're not black.
Right.
You know, it's a spiritual thing. When they say what they will fight together in the womb.
Yeah.
You know,
It's innate in them. It's innate in them. It's a how you would say it's like something that through time, like they showed you certain land animals that went in the ocean shedded their legs because they didn't need it no more. So they grew fins. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say in science. But in the sense is that it's been something genetically passed down with Esau to hate Jacob. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing out of it's nothing in his control.
Yep.
He just hates Jake naturally.
Yeah, you would hear a cop when they like one cop was like when they killed Jake and they shoot him on cold blood, they just like I don't know why I did that.
Right.
I just hate.
Yeah.
I just hate. I don't know why. I
Yeah.
just hate you fucking.
Yeah, it's something. We know what it is. But it's that hurt. Or that vow he made.
Yep. I remember being in class, right? And this one, the teacher was an Edomite. You know, we was learning about world wars, stuff like that. This Jake, she was a so-called Haitian. His name was Samuel. He was like, teacher told him something, and he said, "Why?" He said, "It's because I'm black." No, he was just joking.
Yeah.
That Jake said it. And then the teacher was like, he said, "Yeah, it's because you're black." He said it like that. But
Yeah.
he said it like the way he said it like that's not the real reason, but I'm gonna let you think that.
Yeah. Let that set in.
There was a lot of spiritual stuff I saw between Edomites, you know, that made me say, "Oh shit!" Like, yeah, this is definitely Esau. So I don't see how niggas say, "Oh, Japheth's the Edomites." What are you talking about? So where's Japhet at then?
Yeah.
That don't make sense.
No, and biblically,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now-
I'm sorry. They say the white man is Japhet. No,
Yeah.
it's not.
but that's the Hawaiians.
Yeah,
Is that over there? And they cool as a motherfucker.
they cool with Jake.
Yeah, Japheth ain't out here conquesting the fucking known world, the
Japhet
universe.
ain't putting chemtrails, man.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so scratch that.
Right, and then it goes to verse 17. The dragon was wroth with the woman.
The dragon goes into Esau's kingdom, his power structure, man. The woman is Israel. Israel is likened unto a comely and delicate woman.
Right.
To make war with the remnant of her seed.
Why? Because his blessing is a sword. That's all he know how to. That's all he good for.
That's all he good at is killing.
To keep the commandments of Yahweh. They have the testimony of Yahweh Shai's prophecy in the name of the Lord. Now we go back right here.
Can I say this real quick too? Also too, they always getting on Jake for Black History Month. You can't have a White History Month because you motherfuckers ain't a good shit. What's gonna be on there? The atomic bomb? The nuclear bomb?
Which that dude just passed away, Robert Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
The fall of the atomic bomb, which that's the omen too. Nuclear war is coming.
Yeah.
So yeah, and go back to 2nd Ezra 16-7. For there shall be in every place, in every city, every next city, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. That goes back to Revelation 12 and 17. The dragon, 16. Yeah, 17. The dragon was wroth with the woman that went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments of Yahweh, and had the testimony of Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? So those prophecies got to come to pass, man, because Esau, Edom, he hates us, man. Especially he's going to come after the hopeful elect now because we exposing him. Now we got the name back. Right. Now we know prophecy. We know every move he's going to do. So, yeah, we got to kill the witness. That's what goes into martyr. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we bear witness of his wickedness and we exposing him. Every time we come out with a video, every time we do highways and byways and sit downs, he's being exposed consistently. You know, the spirit of GMS and brothers that teach the likewise doctrine, they all lit up. You know what I'm saying? Lessons is going out. We exposing them daily. Sun moves, sun up, sun down.
He's constantly being cussed the fuck out.
Oh, right.
Excuse my French. But it's true. Because that's the Lord that he shall be consumed with the spirit of my mouth, which goes into the prophets, and also the second coming with the chariots.
Yeah.
You know?
And also too, that's a curse that was put on the serpents, which is Esau. It said there should be enmity between you and thy seed.
Yep.
So that was prophecy that was always going to be a contention between Jacob and Esau.
That's a good point.
You know?
Because when you go, that proves that Esau is that serpent. I'm glad you said that too. That old serpent, the dragon. You know that's that. Is that in 12? That's talking about the war of heaven, right?
Yep.
That proves that the serpent in the garden is talking about Esau. That's a good point. Just made.
Yep, it's right here. Revelation 12, verse 7. Let's start at that. Might want to start at 6, right? Yeah, start at 6. The book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 6. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she was a place prepared for of Yahweh, that they should feed their 1,203 days. And there was war in the heavens. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels.
So that's not talking about Satan rebelling against the God and angels are fighting.
Yeah.
It's talking about Esau and the Space Force, his Air Force, so-called white man's military might against
Yahweh
the Heavenly
Shai.
Father, Yahweh Shai, and the angels.
The chariot. Yeah.
And prevailed not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven.
Hell no, they ain't gonna prevail. It says in Esdras that they were afraid, but there's fight.
Right.
So they're gonna be scared as shit.
Yeah. They're gonna be forced to fight. That's like they're gonna have a direct orders, soldier.
You better get your ass out there. Perfect. Like, damn, did you see that? No,
Right.
like, I ain't fighting against that.
Exactly.
Well, if you don't do it, Clint, you don't do it right now, I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking
Exactly.
damn head. You know, it's gonna be that tense.
It's gonna be that real.
Bro, yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. This is a crazy time we live in. Very beautiful time.
Beautiful.
I never thought I would be here to see this time.
Right.
Because you always heard when you was growing up, man, it ain't gonna happen to your grandkids.
Right.
That's so fucked up. Even your parents don't want to be there. That's gonna happen when your grandkids gonna be there. I tell you, gonna put it on your grandkids. Like they gonna have to deal with that shit. I know. So, like, but still, because you think about it now, and it dawned on me a year ago. Like, wait a minute. She said it's not, they didn't count on that because he said this not gonna happen until your kids have kids. But you got some people that's my age, our age, that got kids that got kids. So this is the generation.
Mm-hmm.
See, they ain't never thought, they miscalculated, like, you're gonna be there when your kids have kids, and, so on and so
Yeah,
on.
you're gonna be a grandfather.
That's always been Jake's spirit, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not good.
Nothing new under the sun. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother.
So I know, you know what I'm saying, when you thought about, wait a minute,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have kids. Wait a minute. People I don't got kids myself, but
Right.
I got friends that's my age that got kids, and their kids got kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they had their kids back when they was 15, 16.
Yeah.
And then they had the kids, now their kids like 20s and their 30s.
They got kids.
They got kids and their kids got kids. So that kind of fall right in that place with your parents saying you little kids.
Right.
But they didn't bet on for us to still be here.
Yeah.
They thought we was gonna be gone and dead, you know what I'm saying? And then no whole another generation. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
This is Ezekiel 12 and 21. And then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is this proverb that you have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth. Tell them, therefore, that said the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, power. I will make this proverb to cease. They shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. But say unto them, the days are at hand and the effect of every vision. For there shall be no more any vain vision nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. For I am the Lord. I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word, and will perform it, said the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai.
That goes into what he just said, right? What we just talking about. I mean, y'all been saying that from our grandparents. Our grandparents are saying that back in the day, saying that ain't gonna happen, that ain't gonna happen. But that goes back to what he said at the end, it shall speak.
Right.
Now the Bible, it should not light. It's gonna come into perfection. The Bible's now been activated. This is technology right here.
Yeah.
It was the book was sleeping for a while. Now the Lord said, "No, press that button."
That goes back to Rev 11 when we opened with the spirit of life entered into them. They stood upon their feet. Now we are constantly cussing Esau ass out, letting you know what your judgment is.
Well, yeah, because this book is living and breathing.
Exactly.
I forgot. I think it's the movie Ash, the Evil Dead.
Yeah.
That book, when they open it up, but that shit actually when it bleeds blood and shit.
Yeah.
But this is a life, I ain't gonna say like it to that, but if you can't think about it,
Yeah.
because this book holds prophecies.
Yep.
So these things are like future predictions, so they have to come to pass.
Right.
See, and no other book does that. It tells you the Bible doesn't have a mate. You know what I'm saying? But can I say too, also too, it's just that also a lot of generations of old, they thought it was gonna happen in daytime. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like our people was kind of privy to it coming out of slave or in slavery, because that's the swing low,
Yeah.
swing. We always had hope that we would be delivered in a current time, that, you know, the oppression was happening to us, even the civil rights movement and all that. We wanted to, you know what I'm saying? There gotta be a Messiah coming to save us. You know what I'm saying? Because we always been a spiritual people. You know what I mean? Connected to, you know, some form of religion, but mainly through the Bible. But it wasn't predicted to really showcase itself until these current times, like you said.
Yep.
The children's children. You know what I'm saying? So the great children, grandchildren. You know, that's my point. Yeah.
Because, you know, like you just said, make another point off of that one. Man, back up, like you just said, at that time they was waiting for something to happen. You know what that was too?
What?
The Heavenly Father was kind of like purging out the unwantables too.
Right. The rebels,
because he didn't want them. He wanted them, some of them whose faith, not to believe in them.
Yeah.
To break, so the true believers could come out.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
carry it. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds like the year 2000 thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you know what else? That's going into that prophecy. He that endureth unto the end
And shall be saved.
shall be saved.
Saved.
So you have to do a process of time.
Yep.
There has to be a process of elimination.
Yep. Yeah.
Because if you knew the Lord, we always say, if people knew the Lord was coming back on a set date and time, everybody gonna be doing their best to be on their best behavior, to do the right thing. And you know what I'm saying? They gonna make sure everything right. You know what I'm saying? So that they can make it.
You can say,
You can
say that's kind of like this is the wilderness too, because you see, I'm about to purge out the rebels. You got a lot of rebels in Israel right now.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So he, like he said, it should tarry, but wait for it,
Right,
and it should
right.
surely come.
You get in a car.
Yep,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Yep. Deacon the
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Them two Heckle and Jekyll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, because when you look at that, before the whole debauchery, the debacle with what's his name? Alizé.
Yeah.
People really thought that they was like on fire, like
Right.
they had it. They was the guys.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But through process of time and elimination,
Yep.
what? They got scratched off the list.
Like you I see too.
False prophet.
They gave us the whole select too to watch some of these camps that we thought that was in the truth to expose them. They was hirings the whole time. They was
Right.
wolf and sheep clothing. It was really
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
About co-signing them.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I would
Uh-huh.
back then I would have never thought to see what I'm seeing now with some a lot of these
Some
camps.
scams.
I'm like, what?
Right. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fopi
Yup.
went into the all black
They folk
black
right.
Israelite shit.
That name fit them folk people.
You know what I
They
mean?
folk right out now.
Right.
You know, folk, yeah. Name like that, you should have known something was off about them. I already knew something was off about them back then when I was watching them. There's certain things that like certain scoffers came up to them and asked, they couldn't explain it. They kind of like, damn, like, why you ain't going to scriptures and prove it? He was like, they were stuck. Like,
Right.
then I seen the leader, the dude,
Smoking
cigarettes.
cigarettes.
I was like, yeah, dude.
And don't the scriptures tell you always be ready to give an answer?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how the fuck you ain't got an answer?
Yeah.
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
I was like, he couldn't. I could have answered that.
Exactly.
I was just coming in.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
I was like, oh, these dudes off.
Yeah, bro.
And I was early in the truth. I was with like what I see, but
Yeah.
you know, I was watching other
You was
camps.
on your way out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Unbeknownst to you.
No, I was in my beginning stages.
Yeah, but I'm saying unbeknownst to you, that knowledge you was receiving
Yeah.
was your way out
Yeah.
eventually.
Yep.
Because you started to learn other shit.
Yep.
Not shit, but other, breakdowns and
Yep.
understandings of scripture.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I see folk people couldn't answer that shit. I was like, Oh man, these dudes raw.
Yeah.
They was doing the joint camp with HOI at the
Yeah.
time. They
The
was,
unity camps is bullshit.
this before the unity camp.
Yeah.
But they was kind of like with HOI.
Yeah.
They was always teaching with them.
Yeah, well, they came out of it.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think.
see, nah.
That the tour dude, unless they was just teaching together.
They were just teaching together. It wasn't.
Because I remember watching when they.
That could be. I don't know.
Because when they was in Times Square, you
Yeah.
would see them a lot.
Yeah.
They'll be either already there, or they'll come in and then they'll leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they may be affiliated with a different, like their own camp.
Camp.
But
Yeah.
they still like
Together. Yeah.
mess with each other.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They know each other.
Yeah. Because they was from DC.
You know what I'm
Because I know HOI got a set in DC too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Go back to we ended on
Yep.
we all the way down. Where he was
Okay.
at 71.
Yeah.
Yep.
We all the way to the end. We ended off that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went a good hour. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Man, it feels like an hour.
Yeah.
You know what I
The
mean?
book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 71. And they shall be like madmen, sparing none, still spoiling, destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste, take away their goods, and cast them out of their houses.
So if you get cast out of their houses, where they gonna take them to? They're gonna take them to those sinners.
And I do believe Tops on Lake Avenue. They ain't open that back. They ain't open that back. That's gonna be a concentration camp.
Make a sentence.
Yo,
Yeah.
don't you know when I was doing Lyft? No, when I was doing Lyft the other time when I was parking that little parking lot between McDonald's and Tops.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, don't you know they got a security guard that
Uh-huh.
checks that place, man? And I was back there. He told me, "Oh, you can't go far back there. You could park up a little bit in the front of that little parking lot." I was like, that was kind of weird.
Yeah.
They got little blocks. It's blocking that little
Yeah.
section.
So you paying people to secure a abandoned building?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Like,
I found that to be
saying?
weird.
Yeah.
No matter of fact, I was doing DoorDash last year. I was doing DoorDash, and I was waiting that little cut right there
Yeah.
to get some customers. And then the security came up and told me,
Right.
park
right.
up, don't park
Yeah.
out here. Yep.
Yeah, that's you got a lot of money, bro. You could just pay somebody to secure a building where there's no business there.
Yeah,
Feel me?
I was weird.
Yeah.
Saying. Verse 7, the book of 2nd Ezra 16, verse 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold as in the fire.
Yep. Because the elected, what? The elected are gonna stand firm. That's how you gonna know. The elected gonna get spiritual power. That's how you know what I mean. The Most High gonna do miraculous things
Right.
for the elected.
Shit, he
Yep.
doing them now.
So when they come to your crib, he gonna put that power on you and go Superman on and go
No
crazy.
juggernaut.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Verse 74, hear, O ye, my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, and I will deliver you from the same.
Read that again, man.
All right.
That's one of my most favorite scriptures right there, man.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 74. Hear, O ye, my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand.
The days of trouble are at hand. They're here. The days of trouble, what? Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble is at hand, but I will deliver you from the same, right? When it's time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, right? The same thing.
But I will deliver you from the same.
So that's how the Lord. That's so people want to save Esau, right? Not people sell out niggas and bugged out niggas who want to save Esau and the heathens, but they are not in trouble. Don't get me wrong. Jacob's trouble is going to turn into trouble for everyone, but it's called Jacob's trouble.
Right.
Jacob's the one that needs to be delivered.
Right.
That's why we keep saying Esau. What fuck Esau got to be? He the one coming to make war against the saints.
Yeah.
You want to save him?
Right.
That's
Right.
why I think Heckle and Jekyll, they took the bag,
They took
man.
the bag.
You know what I'm saying? They took the bag, man.
Ball head.
Because you notice the elders of Positive Great Muslim been telling this brother to take his hat off. Now he take his hat off now all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
Right.
they took that fucking.
Yeah.
Well, shit, ultimately the scriptures told him that he that prophesied with his head being covered. You know what I'm saying?
We don't believe the writings of Paul.
You know?
Mm.
He's an asshole, man.
So that goes to show you that all that time they never really believed. They was just in it for money grab. You know what I'm saying?
Or for vainglory, YouTube views and shit.
They could have been agents already. They probably been on tape because Deacon Lakai, what's his name? Lakai?
Yep.
He was a rapper.
Yep.
No, not one of just rapper, just an internet nigga. He was actually a rapper. I had a magazine before way before I came into truth. This is like back in 05. I had a magazine called it was called not Mass Appeal. It was called Elements. It was like something like a Source magazine with underground hip hop. He was actually in that. He was in the article. It was advertising his group. He would rap with another dude.
Yeah.
So I used to follow him on Facebook, and I remember him posting it up. I was like, oh, I remember this was in the magazine I had. I was like, oh, that was him. He didn't have his beard and none of that. He's like looking totally different and shit.
Yeah.
You know, West Coast rap.
Yeah.
You know what that goes into?
Yeah.
Him not killing off that old man.
Yeah. Oh.
I call them zombies. Because zombies, if you know anything about the zombie, we know this science fiction, but they're gonna become real with that rager virus. But they said the zombies remember certain things that they past life.
Yeah.
So you might catch them doing something they used to do.
Yeah.
So that's speaking of Kai. He's a zombie.
Oh, damn.
He didn't kill off the old man.
Yeah.
So he wanted to be a rapper, even through his ministry.
Yep. He
Or
wanted
the damn, you couldn't even get through the intro without it being a goddamn 5-minute music video.
I gotta
That
say,
is cringe. That's cringe.
that goes back. I gotta bring it up. I gotta say this first. A minute then, he wanted to be a comic book illustrator. His wife was a video vixen in the Study B video. Let's Go Study. She was in that video. So you see why he's doing IUIC as an entertainment type of thing. Because he always wanted to be in the entertainment. So that's that zombie going. He's remembering he wanted to be in the world.
His own ways. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, look how he got IUIC. He was reminding me of BET.
Well, shit, that motherfucker got a Tyler Perry studio, huh?
He got his own. They say he got his own network on app that you can get onto his own. He got his own network.
IUIC TV.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
He got a Kenneth Copeland jet.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
One more time, we'll end it on that.
The Book of Revelation. The book of 2 Esdras chapter 16, verse 74. Hear, O ye, my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from sin.
Yep. So with that, stay strong, trust in the Lord. And with that, we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah, man. His wife was in the rap video. You know what I'm saying?